Hey there. Do you need 20% down as a down payment in order to buy a home? Let's review that. The answer is no. You don't need just 20% down. Today is our another Wild Wednesday, and we're going to go over a little bit of real estate finance right now. And I have a little cheat sheet here so I can give you some more information. Yes, interest rates have been going up. There's one platform I looked at that a 30-year fix was way over 6%. It's not there yet, but I understand it's probably going there before the end of the year. Right now, this site is showing me at 5.86%. For a 15-year, it's 5%. And you can now get adjustable rate mortgages. These are all conventional. You have a 7-year. So for 7 years, you would have an interest only. For 5 years, you'd have five years of interest only, and then they turn around and they readjust and they give you a fixed rate based on whatever the current interest is at that time. And those are both in the mid to low fives. But you can come in with 3% on a conventional, 3.5%, 5% on a conventional, 10% down on a conventional. So there's different ways in order to make your loan payment, in order to have your down payment, I should say. And for those who consider themselves first-time home buyers, and what that really means is you have a higher debt-to-income ratio percentage, and that allows you to be able to come in with as little as 3.5% down. You can come in with more, but as little as 3.5% down. And if you're a veteran, you can come in with no down, zero, no down at all. But I do want to remind you that there's that mortgage underneath their down payment, and you will need to be able to show proof that you can qualify to make those payments. This is not free money. This is not like the government handing out checks during the last few years for those who aren't working. You have to qualify. You have to show your proof of funds, how much money you do have for your closing costs, how much money you do have available in your bank accounts, your 401ks, your savings, your checking, your gift money from your mom, dad, cousins, third cousins, fourth cousins, as well as and you'll also need to allow the lender to pull your credit. Your credit will provide you with the interest rate that you'll be getting. If you have 740 or higher, you're probably going to get a better interest rate than if you had a 600 or less. But you could still probably get a loan. So even though interest rates have gone up, now would be a good time to still talk to a lender to find out what you can qualify for. You might be surprised. And if you're waiting for the prices to go down, what will happen is when the prices are going down, that means the interest rates is probably going up. You're better off looking at the market today than it will be in 3 to 6 or 9 months, because the prices will be higher. Why? Because in spite of the fact that we're seeing more inventory on the market, we're also seeing, and prices have been adjusting, sellers are realizing they're not going to get multiple offers the way they did. 2 is a multiple offer. But because of that, there's not as much competition right now. You may want to take advantage of it as a buyer. Now, one of the things I suggested to one of my seller friend clients out of state is you might consider helping the buyer and buying down the interest rate. That means that you would give them credit towards taking their, say, 5.5% and paying a percentage portion. And then that would reduce their interest rate, which would then reduce their monthly payment. So it's something to talk to your agent, talk to your lender, or to the buyer's lender to understand what that means for the buyer, and see if that's something that you can put into your personal closing costs in order to help the buyer, in order to give the buyer something else, because sellers are now giving buyer credits. They weren't doing that for 2 years. And we're going back to the way it used to be. I don't know if that's something you can consider, maybe a conversation to have, something to think about. So that's the real estate today. So yes, to let you know, 20% down is not the only way to purchase homes. I do want to remind you of 2 other things that are coming up. One, this Saturday here in the South Bay, as you know, we have this big ocean and this really big beach. And we have an organization called Heal the Bay. And Heal the Bay is doing their annual or biannual or quarterly Clean Up the Beach Day. So this Saturday, if you go to Heal the Beach, hi Rena, oh my gosh. If you go to healthebay.com, I think it is. Let me check that. Heal the Bay. It's healthebay.org/coastal cleanup day. And you do need to register, and they will provide you with the rest of the information. It's all of LA County, so it's from the Ventura County line all the way down to Orange County. So it's Redondo and Hermosa and Manhattan and Venice and down towards San Pedro and Huntington Beach and Seal Beach, all those areas. So if you want to, if you have a group and you want to do a service, that would be a good service to work on. The other thing is, as you know, I am on the board for the Friends of the Torrance Theater Company, and we are going to start our next play on October 1st called Paragon Springs. And it will be held at the downtown venue at 1316 Cabrillo. Now's a good time to get your tickets. We do sell out pretty fast. We have, 300 plus season ticket holders right now. You are eligible if you want to buy for this whole season. It's the 5 shows. I think it's $100 a person. It's well worth it. Go to Torrance Theater, TRE Company, spelled out, torrancetheatercompany.com, and purchase your tickets today. So it's a Wild Wednesday. It's Carol Gillis with the Real Estate Group. Call me if you have any real estate questions. Looking forward to next week's Wild Wednesday. Bye.